Hi guys, this is Rena from Rena Works, and I'm back again with another hair review. Again, I am not currently wearing the hair that I am going to review today because I did have that hair in a couple months ago, so that's long and gone. I just didn't get a chance to, make a review video on it since I just recently decided to start doing crochet reviews. So basically, the hair that I'm going to review today is called the Freetress Yaky Bounce Braid. So I got this here from Amazon, and I got it in the 16-inch. I also got it in the OT 30 color. As you can see, like I said in my previous video, I was going through a phase where I liked the color in the hair, which I still actually currently do in this one. But as you can see, it has like an ombre from the black going into the 30 color. And it does come pre-looped. So you can see the loops in this hair. And it also has the little tie on there, which makes it easier for you to be able to install. I think I bought it from Amazon for about $8 a pack, and I bought about 5 packs. I used about 4. This is the only pack that I have left. 16 inches is a bit longer than I usually like. I usually like about 10 to 14 inches with my hair, but I figured I'd try it out because I was doing a bunch of curly crochet hair, and I wanted to switch it up for a little bit, wear some straight hair, see how it was. Looked up a couple reviews to see, what people were saying about it, and I figured I'd give it a try. So if you want to hear about my review with that hair, stay tuned. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with the braiding pattern that I use for that hair. I used the same braiding pattern that I usually use for most of my crochet braids. I do a perimeter where I start around and go all the way around and connect the back so I'm able to put my hair up. And then I just do straight back and join them in the back, so it's less braids in the back, more in the front to give me more space. Now usually that works with my curly crochet braids. With this one, it was a little bit more difficult to have it be full because this is a straight braid. It was harder to fill in the gaps, especially in the back, so you could see a lot of my hair underneath. So it took a lot of hair in order for me to completely have a full look, and in order for me to completely cover everything so people wouldn't see, the spots in between the hair. I believe it took me about 3 hours total, including the cornrowing of my hair to install. It was a pretty easy install, especially because it came pre-looped. It had the tie at the loop. So basically what you can do is you can pull the tie down so you can get more of a bigger loop it around your hair, and then you tighten the tie up. So that made it a bit easier. I know some people take off the actual ties, but because it is a straight hair, I knew it wasn't going to stay if I had just tied it with my own hands, so I left the ties on. During installation, some of the ties did come apart or they popped, so I had to replace it with some rubber bands to kind of keep it in. I mean, initially, I loved the hair. It was amazing. It is definitely lightweight. It's nice and smooth. You can comb it as much as you like. I was in love with the hair. That didn't last long at all. Usually, I have my crochets in for about a month or longer, especially if like the curly ones. This one has actually been in for 2 months. It's going on 2 months right now. This hair, the straight hair, that lasted about maybe 2.5 weeks. I could not, y'all. I had to get that hair out because I was not feeling it. It looks beautiful. It is a pretty hair, but other than that, that's about it. Like, it shed a lot. I was shedding all over the place at work. It was embarrassing because there was hair all over the place. You pass your hand through your hair and you get like a whole handful of hair in your hand. So that was one downside. Another thing that I hated about it is it matted so badly. It was always matted, especially in the nape of the neck. The rest of the hair was completely fine. Like the top was good, it was nice, it was shiny, but the nape of the neck, you could feel that mat, and it felt like a nest on my neck. So I would constantly have to bring a comb or a brush everywhere I went so I could, you know, comb that sucker out. And it matted like within minutes. I would comb it out, and within 10 minutes it would mat right back up. So it's not the best, especially for like active people who go to the gym a lot, who work out a lot, you sweat a lot. It is not the best hair that I would do at all. As far as maintenance, it's definitely a high maintenance hair. If you're not the type to really like doing, you know, a lot of maintenance, you just want to put the hair in your head and that's it, this is not the hair for you at all, because you definitely have to brush it all the time. I would mostly use the bonnets at night, so I would just put it in a low ponytail and put a bonnet over it at night so that it doesn't get matted. It would still end up getting matted. And then when I showered, I would use a shower cap because I was not trying to get this hair wet at all. Usually I can wash my hair when I have crochet braids because they stay in so long. I do wash my hair while I have them in. This one I was not trying to do that because it was already matted on its own so badly that if I had put water in it, it would have been literally like a rug on my head. So I did not wash it whatsoever. So I always wore shower caps when I showered. And also with the texture changed over a couple of days, especially the ones that were matted. So even if I would brush it out multiple times, that texture changed a lot from the hair that was up top. The hair up top still did fine. It was just definitely different from, you know, the one at the bottom. So I mean, all in all, it is a beautiful hair. Would I try it again? Probably not. I would not revisit that hair. I do have that one pack left, so I do have to figure out something to do with it because I don't like, I did buy it, so I don't want to throw it out. So I'll figure something to do with it. Maybe do like a crochet ponytail or something with it for maybe like about a week or so. But if you're the type to have crochets in for weeks, or you want like a long-term type of style for a vacation or something, that is not the hair that you want to go with. If this is something that you just want, straight for a little, change, you don't want to straighten your own hair, but you want straight hair and you want it for a temporary occasion, for like a wedding, a weekend, or a week, sure, you can try this hair. But other than that, no girl, this is not the hair for you at all. So yeah, that's basically my thoughts on this hair. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment box, and also don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thanks, guys.